Welcome to the Life by Design series, where I'm sharing with you practical energy tips and empowerment for ambitious sensitives who have bright energy, big dreams, and big destinies. Today's topic is dreams. There are two types of dreamers that I want to share with you today because I hear people struggling with two main things when it comes to dreams. So there are two terms that I came up with, the head dreamer and the heart dreamer. So these two kind of show different struggles that people go through as they're on their way to their dream. So let me share with you the heart dreamer first. The heart dreamer is the stereotypical light worker who has these big dreams. This type of person can have many inspirations and ideas that come in at any particular time, and they tend to be ungrounded because they're so connected in those upper energy centers. So this type of dreamer, the heart dreamer, tends to lack the grounding and the execution to take some of the steps on their dream. And so what happens is they have all these ideas and they've started many projects, and yet they don't finish anything. And that can be very frustrating. The head dreamer is the dreamer who is kind of talked out of their dream by their own thoughts. And this is where I hear a lot of people really struggling because they may have a dream that's fully attainable. It's right in front of them. They have everything it takes to get there, and yet they are convinced by their own self-doubt, maybe some of their past failures, or just that fear-based voice that can come up anytime that you're starting something new. And so the head dreamer tends to give in to procrastination, indecision, busying themselves with other distractions so they don't focus on their dream, because there's always that part of them which is trying to dissect why it isn't going to work. The logical mind comes in and really overruns the magical energy of their dream. And so if you find yourself in one of these challenges, I want you to know that there is hope, and these are normal challenges that many ambitious sensitives struggle with. And all it takes is a little tweak in your energy and your focus to get yourself back on track. And so for the heart dreamer, it's very easy for you to connect with the magic and the emotion, the positivity of your dream. But for you, it's more focusing on what are the tangible, concrete tasks that get to be done in a timely manner so that you actually are moving forward and taking solid steps towards your dreams. So what I find is helpful is to really look at your calendar, look at how you lay out your week, and make sure that you're devoting time and energy to a task that's going to move you forward. Another part of that is to chunk down some of the goals that you might have, because when you are dreaming big, oftentimes you've got these big goals that are huge and can be overwhelming when you actually sit down and start to take steps on it. It's like, whoa, this is a lot of freaking work. How am I going to do this? So in order to balance that tangible, concrete energy with that magical feminine creation energy that you naturally possess, you really want to give yourself chunked down tasks and tangible tasks where you're writing things down, putting it on the calendar, working things out. Moving on to the head dreamer. So the head dreamer is always in their head. They're always thinking about how it's going to work. How am I going to make this happen? And their struggle is more in the magic and connecting with the possibility. Where they get stuck is in those thoughts of Is this possible? Can I do it? There's a lot of mental back and forth that can be really exhausting to the point where you're indecisive, you procrastinate, and you may not get anything done because you don't know where to begin and you don't trust yourself to move forward. Okay, so if you find yourself in that head dreamer space, it can be really frustrating. So the first step would be to sit down with yourself and connect with the energy of your big dream. That really matters. You don't have to know every single step, but what you do need to know is you have power over your own thoughts to make sure that they align with your dream. And so if you're being convinced by the negative thoughts, then I encourage you to turn down the volume on those negative thoughts. So they're never going to go away. They're always going to be there to some degree. But you just want to lessen the influence that they have on what you're doing and what you're creating. And then by the same token, you want to start turning up the volume on that part of you that is connected with your dream, that truly believes it's possible somehow, some way, and open your heart to start trusting in divine support, in your own wisdom, in your own abilities, and the resources that are always around you. So there's a lot that you don't need to do, and a lot that you can release yourself from the responsibility of when you're in the energy of trust. So I hope that's been helpful for you, whether you're a heart dreamer, a head dreamer. It doesn't mean you're always going to be that way. It simply means that you know where you need to expand. So you may need to expand your heart space. You may need to expand your head space so that you can actually get things done. So take a moment and check in with yourself today. See where you're at and ask yourself, do I need to be more in action and completion energy and get things done? Do I need to chunk things down so I can actually take some serious steps forward? Or do you need to laser focus on the energy of your big dream, connect to your heart space so that you're actually aligning with the magic of your big dream? Wherever you're at, you can make an easy shift today so that you're back on track and you're taking steps towards your big dreams. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you next time on Life by Design.